Haryana Police has detained the owner of the i20 car. It was apparently a car registered in Gurugram, and it was linked to an individual called Muhammad Salman. We're also being told that this particular car had been sold in Okhla, and that the police were also questioning the previous owner of this vehicle. And we are also being told that the reasons for the sale, etc., are also being, in fact, looked at closely, and that Muhammad Salman, the owner of this car, has been taken into custody. So that's what we know at this moment. What does that tell you? Let me go across to Mr. Serene. Mr. Serene, what does that tell you?
No, I think one layer after another layer is being unraveled. You got a fix on which the car was. Then from the registration plates, you would have got to know who the owner is, and you immediately gone and picked him up. Now, whether the guy is complicit in whatever has happened or he is not, is a matter of investigation again. Ideally, the police should not have released his name. They should have said that we found this car, we've got hold of the guy, because you don't know whether he's guilty or he's not guilty. And in the kind of society we live in, if you are going to be labeling somebody as guilty without any evidence against him, except for the fact that his car was involved in a particular incident, an explosion, was his car stolen? Did he file a police complaint? We don't know any of it, right? So ideally, you should not disclose the names of people before investigation has been completed. That is one. Secondly, it's good that you've apprehended the guy. Of course, you will have to investigate the guy, but then let's see where that investigation takes you. Of course, if the guy is complicit, he'll give you a cock and bull story, which most people in India will do when they are caught. Uh, but if he is innocent, then follow whatever leads he can give to you. Uh, but I think, Rahul, you have to look at it. I don't entirely agree with Anand when he says that, look, if it's ammonium nitrate, there's no way you can trace that. I agree with the point he makes that in 40 years of blast after blast after blast, our security forces, our law enforcement agencies are so terribly trained, and most of all, our journalists and our people are so badly trained that rather than sanitize the bomb blast area and move out of that area, they will all go as tourists into that area to see what the hell's happening. Any journalist who steps into this kind of an area should be fired, ideally. I'm sorry to say this on a news channel, but you actually compromise investigations by spoiling the integrity
Forensic.
of you're
Yep.
going to pick up that area. So I
Yep.
think that point of Anand is very well taken. But even there are innumerable cases around the world in which ammonium nitrate has been used, and there are always some trace or the other which you can find out to figure out what the explosive is. So it's not completely out of the realm of possibility. It's eminently possible that you can find out what exactly was the explosive, and if indeed you can link it up with what happened today morning in Faridabad, then of course the good part of it, the silver lining, if at all there can be a silver lining after a terror attack, if at all this is a terror attack, is that you got hold of a bunch of people who have been involved in this whole thing, so you can get to the bottom of the conspiracy. Just one tantalizing thought I want to throw before you. 2 days back, we heard of a glitch, quote unquote, at Delhi airport.
Yes.
Sounded too much to be a glitch. I don't know whether the authorities have come clean, whether that was a hack, that was not a hack, whether our critical infrastructure has been compromised, it was some kind of a signaling being done to us. Uh, but there are many indications to suggest that there is a serious apprehension that we are being targeted, and not just by these Pakistani scumbags or their junior brothers across the border on the east, the Bangladeshis, but I suppose by who I probably should not be saying, but probably our erstwhile friends, BFFs, whom we imagined them to be. under a very capricious leadership. I shall not name them, but you can use your own analysis to figure out who we are talking about, because there are any number of indications which seem to suggest that there's a lot of hanky panky happening inside India and on our borders. And suddenly we see a non-issue of sorts being agitated in Chandigarh on Punjab University, and suddenly, trying to give it a uh, different impression of what has happened out there than what actually it was. So I think we need to be very, very careful about national security issues in the days ahead.
Well, I think that point is very well taken, no doubt. I think these are very, very delicate times, viewers. And top sources are telling us that the car had a Haryana number plate and it's been identified and certain people have been linked to it and arrested.
Welcome to Money Control, your ultimate destination in the ever-evolving world of finance, business, markets, policy and technology. India's preeminent news platform, driven by facts and fueled by data. A platform made in India, for India and for the world. Moneycontrol.com has a staggering reach of 100 million plus monthly active users and 6.02 million daily active users. Being a transformative digital force, reshaping how we engage with money, markets and news. Setting us apart is our commitment to delivering accurate information and empowering financial decision-making in a dynamic ecosystem. Seeking a deeper dive into the financial realm, we present Money Control Pro, a powerhouse of exclusive insights, providing actionable investment ideas and expert analysis. Because in today's fast-paced world, informed decisions demand both information and expertise. And we have 1 million plus Money Control Pro total paid subscribers and 100% return in 1.5 years, beating the market. Explore market trends, access expert opinions, and utilize essential financial tools all at your fingertips. Join the millions who trust Moneycontrol.com for their financial journey, where facts meet finance and data drives decisions. Think markets, think Money Control.